Hello everybody, I'm Maria Rozo here with this new segment, What's Buzzing in Showbiz. And right now I'm here with actress Rukiya Bernard. Hi Rukiya, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. So first of all, you have been in a variety of different TV shows and films. And big news recently, you've been seen on Intruders that airs on BBC America. So how has that been? It's like one of your biggest roles so far?
It has been one of my biggest roles, and it's been a really enjoyable role to play. Yeah.
And were you surprised when you got this role? And tell us a little bit about your character on the show.
Sure. Yeah, I was surprised when I got it. I remember the audition and the callback, and you see all the other women in the room, and I know their talent. I'm like, oh, geez, okay, well, I can do me. That's it, you know. And I was very, very shocked and honored that I got it. I found your number on the back of a card, and from this card, I'm hoping... The role is a woman named Karen, and she is someone who is kind of a lost soul. She lives out of her car. She probably goes to a lot of folk festivals and stuff like that, and she decides that she's going to take up one of the main characters' offer of bringing her to Seattle for $500. And she takes a little girl with her, and then during the ride has a moment of realization of this is probably not the best thing to do, and tries to turn around, but stuff happens.
Long Ave, together.
Are you running away?
You've also been in a number of different notable appearances. Here I have a list. So you've appeared in New World, The Return, Hit and Run, and the list just goes on and on and on. And I'm wondering, how did you get to this point? How many years of work did it take you? How did it all begin?
It's gonna age me. It's been many, many years in the making. I graduated from Ryerson Theatre School in 2001. And I've been plugging away ever since from, Toronto, and then I moved here in 2004 and just plugging away at it. And something has happened in the last couple of years that, I don't know, a ball seems to be rolling for me finally. So it feels pretty good.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
I just came in a little early to organize some of the old files. Is that a problem?
I'm working on a movie right now called Sorority Murder, and I also have another movie coming out starring Jodelle Ferland and Pascal Hutton called The Silent One, coming out sometime in the new year.
And now, correct me if I'm wrong, but your first love was theater.
Yeah.
And you actually have a play coming up. Tell us a little bit about it. It's going to be in Granville Island.
Yes.
So what is it?
It's called Good People by David Lindsay Aubert. It's a really funny play, but real play. It's about a woman who is very lower income in the Boston Southie area, and she loses her job and she tries to hit up her ex-boyfriend from high school for some money, and it doesn't go over so well. And I play the ex-boyfriend's wife now in the present, and I got to meet somebody from his past for the first time, and I'll just say stuff happens.
Stuff happens, and if people want to see stuff happen, when is the play going to happen, and where can people find more information for people that want to go and watch you?
The play is happening at Studio 1398 in Granville Island. We have previews on the 17th, 18th, and it starts on the 19th and goes till November 29th. And you can get more information on Facebook. You can buy tickets at brownticket.com.
Buy those tickets,
please. And check us out on Twitter as well.
Marlowe's medicine cabinet was off the chain, girl. Who are Marlowe? The cab driver from the other night?
But you're also a mom of two.
Yeah.
How do you balance everything? How do you balance
I don't know. It's been a gradual process, Sometimes I think about my schedule and okay, I gotta pick up my daughter from daycare, and then the baby has to nap at this time, and I can't find a babysitter, and that kind of thinking is really overwhelming. So I just try to not think about it too much and just go moment to moment to moment, and then at the end of the day I try to pre-plan my day as best as I can and just be okay with mistakes and errors that happen.
and it all works out at the end.
Yeah. It's well, I don't know all, but most of it works out.
Most of it works out.
Drywall crew, the city inspectors. The phone rang and rang and rang and rang and rang and rang.
Good
And
morning.
is there anything that you would like to add or anything that you think I forgot to ask you at all?
I don't think so. You're not curious? You're not curious for a little bit more?
Curious for a little bit more. I don't know if I have any questions, I'll ask you afterwards. But thank you for tuning in, and thank you for being with us today, Rukiya. Really appreciate it. Rukiya Bernard, everybody.